everybody. Welcome to episode 4. This is Jeremiah here. Still got the squeaky chair in the background. And I just thought it's time now to carry on and perhaps I would say conclude this particular subject. Celebrities, the past, the future, and the present. What does it all mean? Where are we all going? I don't know. Do you know? No, I do know. Okay, so the future. The future is bleak for celebrities, to say the least, because they're in a new era that they don't understand. And because they're in a new era they don't understand, they don't know what to do. Their entire way of being, which is to tell us all what to do. I'll give you an example. Look, remember that business with Gal Gadot and her doing that Imagine at the beginning of the beer bug, and she was like, that in her mind, this is how out of touch these people are with reality. That in her mind was the right thing to do. To get a bunch of celebrities from Hollywood, most of which were in Wonder Woman 2, and to sing very badly and out of key and edit it together in iMovie or whatever, to sing Imagine, put it up online, and they will help us through these dark times. But the thing is that, hold on a minute, do you even know the lyrics of Imagine? Imagine is nothing to do with people surviving a quote-unquote pandemic. So that wasn't a pile of nonsense for a start. And then there were other videos with that whole BLM thing, which was those celebrities saying, I take responsibility. Well, again, they got absolutely harangued online for both those things, for being completely out of touch, completely incorrect, and completely tone deaf to how people are really feeling. And that is something I think that's really, really coming to the fore. The lines between celebrity and real people in the real street and average Joe, that is so different now. Perhaps more, I don't know, maybe more than ever. People used to give celebrities a pass because they were like, you entertain us, you're like our kind of gods, I guess, or whatever. Everyone likes someone to look up to, someone to gossip about, talk about, palace intrigue and all the rest of it. And everyone kind of knew their role. The people allowed the celebrities or the film actors to have all of this, and out of that, the celebrities got something to enjoy, whether it be the film or the backstage drama and all the rest of it. But then something happened where celebrities decided they were the gods almighty, and they were there to tell us all what to do, go to various charity events that they don't even know what they're about, just to be seen. And they lost all sort of credibility, and they lost all integrity, because suddenly power became more important than... I'm sure they started in the beginning being really kind of like, I want to use my celebrity to help people, but that's gotten out of control. They've gotten into politics, they've gotten into social justice worrying, and that is the problem. So we are now at a place here in 2020 where that kind of started happening. I don't know, maybe in the early 2000s. The internet's had a lot to do with it, because people are now talking to each other like they've never talked to each other before. I'm talking about regular people. And that means suddenly they were once divided, and everyone was sitting there thinking, well, what does everybody else think? Now you know what everybody else thinks around the world. And it turns out we've all had enough of being preached to by celebrities. And so it's like, well, okay, if we've all had enough of being preached to, then why are we following these guys? Why are we giving them this platform? So you're talking about people in the past, like, I don't know, your Jennifer Anistons, your Bruce Willises, Brad Pitts, George Clooney's. These people are in an unenviable position of being the go-between actors, which means they've had both lives. They've had that life where they were lauded like gods. You know, they were the biggest thing on the planet. You know, Jen and Brad were splashed everywhere. You remember when George Clooney had his wedding in Italy or wherever it was, Venice, and, you know, all the news was covering it. That stuff doesn't happen anymore. People don't really care about what Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt and others are doing. Look at Lady Gaga. She was everywhere for a while back there. Gone. Because people have moved on. Because they're tired of being preached to by do-gooding, disingenuous celebrities. And they're now finding their heroes and people they can relate to are people that are online, people who are doing YouTube videos, things like that. And that's very exciting. So what does it mean in conclusion? Celebrity as we know it is dead. The new celebrity is just simply low-end stuff. Maybe you get yourself in the Daily Mail for a photo, maybe, or something. Even these women who are stripping down to nothing, there are other ways for men to get their jollies if that's what you're looking for. Women probably aren't that bothered about watching another woman in a bikini for the billionth time on the side panel of the Daily Mail. What do actors do on their day-to-day lives? They pretty much document on Twitter and YouTube, or Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. And anyway, so it's not, the mystery's gone. That's another thing that's happened. Because of the advent of social media, the mystery's gone. And because the mystery is gone, there's nothing for people to wonder about anymore. Take The Rock. I mean, he posts all the time, and that's great. He's got like 200 million subscribers or followers or whatever, and that is great. It's incredible, but there's really no mystery. It's just, you see every day. I go to the gym, I eat this food, I have a cheat day, whatever. I'm on this set, and if you see it's like a mate more than anything else. Celebrity is over, and it's never coming back the way it used to be. Now you'll have some followers who like you, but you're just part of their life now. They're not all your life. Back in the day, you had Heat magazine and all the rest of it, and they would be like full of the pages of celebrities, Cheryl Cole, all the rest of them. And people would be like, wow, what are they doing today? What have they been up to? Wow, look, they've jetted here, they've jetted there. And by the way, the journalists would always use all this hyperbolic language. Jetting, far-flung holiday location. Sometimes it was true, sometimes it's a lot of words in an article just trying to make it seem like they live a jet-set life, which is incredible. And I can tell you right now that it isn't what it's cracked up to be in the media. It's just a whole cottage industry of people making money out of almost basically a falsehood. But anyway, back to how the future, how it ends for celebrities. It's over. They need to come to terms with that. You see them not tweet as much as they used to, say the things they used to say, mouth off the way they used to mouth off, because they realise that people are just going to people are going to turn off to them, and they'll go elsewhere for their entertainment. I'll finish with this. There was once a time when regular people needed celebrities, perhaps as a way of getting away from real life, their jobs or whatever. It was a respite. It was an escape. And celebrities did very well out of that. But then they got political. Then they started to tell everybody their opinions because they got too powerful. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And then suddenly we were in a position where not only were the public talking to each other through social media, but then they were finding out that the people they were turning to for mindless entertainment or to escape or whatever were now lecturing them and being their moral thought leaders. People turned off. They've moved on. They really have. And things will never go back to the way they were. It's over. And good riddance, I say, full stop. Just act, enjoy your wealth, your money and whatnot, and move on, full stop. I think that I like things moving on. I don't like things to stay stale. They need to keep moving and adapting and adjusting. Newer celebrities are far more adept at, doing Instagram live and this and that and the other, and they're good. Particularly the younger ones, they really have got this social media thing on lockdown, but their audiences are way smaller because there is literally no mystery in it whatsoever. There's none. Which means you can have a following that follow you every day and like, oh, hey, man, comments, whatever, great. But you're never going to have a George Clooney or some sort of like Gregory Peck or something like that anymore. It's never going to happen, not with the new era we go. You're going to have smaller audiences circulating around smaller amounts of people, which is great. But you're never going to have everyone circling around one person or a few people like you used to. Adapt or die, eh? Full stop. Shout out to Blockbuster. So in the next video, we're going to move on to politicians, politics, and the world of pop culture. Until then, thanks for listening. See you later. Bye. 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 Bye.